Welcome to definitely the first take of episode 2 of Idols Magical Girl RPG. I am your master of ceremonies, Lily the Doof. Joining us, we have Oni as Momo,
It's me, baby.
Ophelia as Yuriko,
Smoke weed every day.
and Gale as Hibari.
Hey.
Hey, so, on the previous episode, the party who all individually discovered that, like, hey, we have these weird powers granted to us by these strange spirits. And basically they learned that there's an alien invasion of a species called the Fomorians, and it's the party's job to fight it off. They got in a fight with a Fomorian who turned out to have been disguised as one of the students at the academy they went to. And, yeah, they killed it.
We
And
blew its legs off, is what we did.
Baby.
Yeah, and I believe we ended a week later with the party having decorated their Yokai Watch Club / secret hideout.
Actually,
No.
I swear to God, if you have to make us say the whole thing every time, I will fly over to both Vermont and Romania and kill you with my bare hands.
Lily, I believe it's called the Super.
I will kill you with my bare hands.
Wait, no, don't say it. Don't say it. Let me see if I can remember it. I'm not doing the full thing the whole time. I just want to see if I can remember it.
You are absolutely doing the whole thing the whole time.
Super...
Do we have to take another take of this?
No.
No, we cannot. This
No,
is
we're doing
perfect.
2 takes at max. The Super Mofu Best Friends Yokai Watch Club Girls Only and Josh.
Almost.
Almost.
It's the Super Bestie Mofu Yokai
I don't
Watch
care.
Club.
So, the previous episode ended with the party starting a Yokai Watch Club. Basically as a front for their secret world-saving meetings. And also just as an excuse to hang out.
Yeah.
So, we open on a typical day at Suganine High School for young women. I always feel slightly racist saying that, but then I'm like, no, that is just Skyline in Japanese. I always feel weird. I'm like, am I? I don't know. Anyway, so we open up as all of you are getting out of your classes. Where do you all head?
Is this first period?
What?
Are we heading towards first period?
No,
Are we heading
no, we're going to be starting off with you guys getting out of school.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're all coming back from your classes. Where do you all hang out? Are you going to the Yokai Watch Club place, or?
I feel like we should probably go there.
All right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, we go to the Super Bestie Mofu
I swear to God, Ophelia. Cut it out. Right now.
Gail takes the condition angry. So yeah, you all head over to the Yokai Watch Club. You've probably actually gotten a few comments right now reminding you that this is an all-girls school, so the girls only isn't really necessary. But
And
Momo
also,
just
who's Josh? Who's this man named
Yeah.
Josh?
yeah, who's Josh? Everyone probably thinks it's Momo's boyfriend.
Please no Momo Josh fanfiction. I beg you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Josh.
Josh
Is,
fanfiction.
Josh is a Pomeranian-sized tentacle monster,
He's also like contained evil.
and
So-
also Momo's like 15. So
Please
So,
no.
if we're talking about heading places, Gil, I think you have a catchphrase document to head to.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
The catchphrases document that we made that we will talk in this.
I worked
Yeah,
so
everyone-
hard on.
yeah, everyone. Oni was so excited about this game, he made a catchphrases document. It's
Hold on.
It's wonderful. So yeah, you all head over to the Yokai Watch Club. And do you all just kind of hang out and talk?
Yes, and Yuriko is going to say, "Gee, ladies, that thing yesterday was really scary. I'm still afraid." I
Don't be
would sure
scared.
like some comfort and support right now.
I'm going to kill you, Ophelia, with my bare hands. It's actually been 3 or 4 days. It was on like the weekend.
Oh, it was on Friday actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so today is Monday?
Yeah.
Damn.
Today's Monday.
I've been hopeless for the whole weekend.
What
Yeah,
else
you
is
just-
new?
Yeah. Ironically, Hibari is the one who's like, yeah, you know what? We did good.
We did okay.
Yeah.
You know, it was fine. I mean, I had fun.
For
I
once,
guess.
Gail's playing a happy character. Yeah, this is fine.
You know, things are fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Does that count as comfort and support?
No, it really doesn't. So, you're all hanging out at the club?
Mm-hmm.
At the club. Nothing really, like, weird has happened. I assume you guys are kind of, like, looking out if anything weird's happening. About you guys
Yeah.
and Hibari.
Yeah, Barbara's the only one paying attention. It's like, hey guys, did you hear about that weird murder that happened 2 blocks away? And Momo is sitting there stuffing her face with a parfait that is illegally stolen from a cafe 2 blocks away. And she's just like, no. What was that? About a murder? Did you watch a show about that? Nom, nom, nom.
Sounds like a video game I played. Nom, 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 nom.
So yeah, you're all just kind of hanging out. I imagine that Yuriko and Momo are just kind of discussing things. Josh is sitting in Yuriko's lap, probably being pet. Well, he's like,
Just spreading mucus all over the place. Just
Bro!
as Yuriko, as Hibari goes over, like, does she have like a laptop or something?
Does Hibari have a laptop?
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume that Hibari has any possessions, but sure. Yeah, she has a laptop.
All right. So yeah, you probably like I said, I imagined you like scan for like any weird stuff happening that you guys might need to stop.
Mm-hmm. She is following like occult websites and conspiracy theory forums.
Yeah.
Has a crush on Mothman. You
Yeah.
know.
I bet she has like a police scanner going in like another tab.
I was like, wait a second, a police scanner? You mean she stole one straight out of a police car?
No, I mean like in another tab.
Yeah, she has a Japanese police scanner program going in another tab specifically for the
that.
city.
I like the idea of like one of the teachers is like, "Hey girls, just came to check on your club." It's just Momo and Yuriko talking, and Hibari's at like an Oracle from Batman setup.
It's just
Like in the corner.
That's canon now. That's what they have set up in this club. That's what they spent all of their club funds on, was setting up like this computer thing. There's no furniture.
I think
Yuriko
like,
and Momo
just
are sitting
right
on
now,
the floor.
it's probably just like a laptop and like a radio tuned to a news station.
Okay.
You,
Yeah.
Only one real story right now catches your eye. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's obvious, like conspiracy stuff. But there's one weird thing that catches your eye, which is at a bank in Venture City, which is where you all live. A bunch of money just like disappeared from the vault. No one can remember how it happened, but money disappeared from the vault. People say they
Ruh-roh.
have like vague memories of someone being there, but like, yeah, they didn't see anyone walk out with money. It was weird.
Interesting.
I tap Yuriko and Momo on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey guys, look at this. I think there might be something up here."
Right.
You know, I've been keeping track of some of the stranger events that happen in the city, and I think like a lot of them are hoaxes, but this one's being covered by the actual newscaster stuff. So, you think we should check it out?
Yuriko just looks at the screen very intensely, and then she turns to Hibari and says, "What exactly am I looking at?"
I forgot she can't read.
It's an article about money being stolen. Do you know what money is?
Well, Hibari, you're not gonna be happy with the answer.
I mean, it's a yes or no question, so my feelings don't
No,
really
I do
matter.
not.
Okay. So, currency is an item that has implied wealth that we exchange for goods and services on this planet. And
Oh,
so
it's
that we
already
do,
asleep.
so that we don't have to resort to a barter system where we would have to trade beans for a pound of beef. Instead, we use paper bills or small coins called yen in order to pay for things. Does that make
okay.
sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So this guy stole a lot of that. But
Okay.
nobody knows how, why, or who. Okay?
Okay.
And this is not a usual thing that happens.
Oh. Okay. I see why you're worried now.
Yeah. You good? Are we do you understand?
I'm awake.
You know what? I
Yeah,
think
you
I'm going
probably
to
look
get
over,
it.
see Momo sleeping, and then you see, Nidra. You see Nidra over her shoulder, like his tail smacks her in the back of the head. She's like, huh?
She sleeps like the Death One vibe. How do you sleep like that? How do you sleep like that?
You sleep like that.
You head over to the bank. Are you doing it as like your civilian identities or as the idols?
We should probably go as civilian identities since we're wanted for murder and terrorism. Just saying. We're not really in a position to be walking around in our magical girl outfits while people are like, hey,
on
did
the
you guys just murder some people? Did you guys just level a shopping center? Didn't that happen like 2 weeks ago?
I remember you guys. My dad died there.
So, you all head over to the Sanrei holding company.
Yuriko is going to look at the building and look at Hibari, and then look back at the building, and back at Hibari. Gonna make like a very like vague gesture.
Yeah, the
So I get the money stuff. What's this about?
The building, just for a bit of flavor, the building is the whole of Venture City is very much like, it's very much like a very shiny, polished metropolitan area. Very much, you know, like sort of stereotypical, like, oh, it's a thriving comic book city, like Metropolis. This bank in particular is one of the taller buildings in the downtown area. It's actually got just above the door a big clock, like big analog clock above it, and it's
Great.
currently mostly empty. And there's actually 2 police cars parked outside.
Ooh, the coppers.
I turn to Yuriko and I say, so we can't always have all of the money all of the time. So that bank over there stores a whole bunch of money so they can give it out to people as needed depending on how much money they legally own. Does that
Right.
make sense?
So yes, that does make sense. So why are we worried that somebody took money from a bank?
Because that's illegal and it means that they have money they're not supposed to have.
Understandable. Okay. I don't get it, but I believe you.
Well, we'll go over economics later when we're
Yes.
studying.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
I failed economics too.
So,
What was that?
do you all head in?
Are we allowed in since it's an active crime scene?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still open, but like, it's just like you can go up and be like, "Oh, I need my money."
Like
Come on.
3 high schoolers are gonna roll up and be like, "Can I get a mortgage?"
Well,
We'd like to put down a mortgage for a secret lair.
I,
'Cause we're superheroes.
I mean, I had a bank account when I was like 16, so. God, that makes me sound like. I wasn't,
Oh,
like,
she
rich.
got money.
It was like $20, okay? I don't need this sass.
Do we need
so,
to
yeah.
talk to the cops to get into the bank?
No, they're inside.
Okay. So
Momo barges in.
A lot of the
Yuriko
bank,
follows.
a lot of the bank is kind of like, this is a crime scene area, but enough of it is available if someone needed to like get their money, they can. I should clarify, not according to the news, not all of the money was stolen, just a significant portion.
I'm going to go to the first cop I see, and I'm going to say, name is Yuriko, the 15-year-old human girl. I am here to take my yen.
Hibari is standing behind her with her face in her hands. Just,
The cop, who's
oh
kinda just, like,
god.
who's just kind of like looking around, taking notes, looking. Right now, he's actually focusing on one of the security cameras. Says, "Front desk's right over there." And he just kind of jerks a thumb at the front desk.
We have to go to the front desk, I say to the girls.
Okay.
Hibari's like sort of hovers behind the police officer in order to look at the security cameras while the other 2 go to the front desk.
Hey, Momo,
Ah,
this is like really cool.
isn't it? It's so big. It's bigger than our dorm room. We should live here.
Yeah, it is super impressive.
I mean, I think that it's a bit silly that money is held in one place or whatever. But I think this would be a very good home for us, Momo.
I mean, we'd have all the money that we need.
Hibari,
Okay,
Yes.
do you want to roll to assess the situation?
Yes, I
Basically,
do.
investigate. So roll plus superior.
1 second. While I get my character sheet open. And I have a -2 superior. And let me see. How do I roll that?
You just click the die next to it. No modifiers.
And okay.
That's a miss.
Whoopsie.
And
First.
potential. You level up. Yay.
Yay!
You should probably look at that when we're like focusing on a different scene.
Okay.
Your advancements are there if you want to look at them. But yeah, so as you're trying to investigate, I should have my GM sheet up. So you're What were you trying to look at right now?
I was trying to look at the security cameras from over the police officer's shoulder.
All right. He just kind of, after a second, just kind of looks at you and says, "What are you looking at, ma'am?"
Nothing. I just thought your uniform was cool because I want to be a police officer when I grow up. That's all. Sorry. I'll go over there now.
Yeah.
Hibari's a pig.
And then
Confirmed.
he just kind of gives kind of a mumble that's not really one way or another and just kind of starts writing back in his notebook again.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, what were you going to do?
I was gonna ask if I could try again, but I'm guessing no.
Not right now.
Okay.
Maybe in a bit.
All right.
As you're doing this, Yuriko and Momo approach the front desk. Just as you're... Okay, well, you are approaching the front desk, but there's like 5 people in line.
Yeah, no, Yuriko doesn't understand line, Lily. Yuriko goes to the front desk and Momo is with her.
Yeah, I follow her.
There's, as you like trying to walk past the line, the old man at the back says, "Hey kid, you gotta wait in line like the rest of us."
What's
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So there's this stupid thing called lines, no cuts, no butts, no coconuts. And we just credit butted and coconutted.
Please never say that you coconutted again.
Coconutted, Lily.
Never.
Alright, I drag Yuriko back to the back of the line. Wait like a human being.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the side, like somewhere where people can, like, there aren't many people. I'm going to open my bag.
Alright.
And guess who's in my bag? A very special boy.
It's the boy.
And I'm going to say, Josh, I have a very important mission for you.
Yes, master.
Okay, that's unnecessary. What I need you to do is to just put on your chameleon plating really quick. And I need you to get us to the front of that. There's 5 people before us. I need them away. Don't kill them, because that's, like, not okay. But, like, just make them go away.
As you wish. Alright, so... I feel like this would be an attempt to provoke someone. Specifically to provoke them to run away.
Yes.
So roll superior to provoke them.
Hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Alright, so... as you do that, you see Josh in your hands. He doesn't like turn invisible, but like his colors shift so that you kind of have to strain to see him. As he approaches, you can see him kind of like slither, or like kind of, I don't know. There's no real term to describe how Josh moves. Just kind of glides along the floor, leaving the pinkish orange mucus behind him. And kind of rolls across. He rolls across like one man's shoe, and the guy like, I just got these tailored, and just kind of like goes to like the bathroom to like clean it off. You see him like kind of. He doesn't go all the way up, but he definitely curves to get like some mucus on this woman's leg, and she runs like screaming out of the bank. And eventually, the line's just empty. And Momo, like, you're standing behind the old man, and you just see, like, the line in front of you empty. And you don't know why. And eventually, the bank teller, who's just kind of looking at the last person to run, I was just like, hi, ma'am. How can I help you?
Hey, I don't have a bank account. I'm never
Oh, are you here to open one with us?
sure.
Okay. That'll be. I'm just gonna use dollars. I'm gonna be honest. This is just like Fiction City.
Ocean City.
So, yeah. It might not actually be in Japan. I don't know where it is. But she says, "All right, ma'am. That I'm going to need at least $25, ideally more, to open your account."
Oh, jeez. Do I have money?
That depends. Would your parents have given you any?
Sure, they would have. Like, for
She
a
spent
boarding
them
school,
all on
I'm
gosh
sure
darn
they would have.
machines.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely would have.
Hibari?
Yeah, you can just like put $25 down there, and says, "All
Okay,
right,
I
you'll
slap in
just
25.
you just need to come with us to fill out some information."
Oh, good. Yeah. Can I bring my friend?
I don't see why not. Though some of this information you'll want to keep confidential.
I don't know what that means. Yuriko, Hibari, come on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm scamper on over.
All right.
Hey, Hibari?
So yeah, all three of you head to like a little side office.
Hey, Hibari. What does
Yeah?
confidential mean?
Okay. It means something that's secret and you don't want to tell other people unless absolutely necessary.
Oh, like a spy movie. Okay.
What?
So-
Like we're spies.
Yes, like we're spies.
All right. So yeah, yeah, Momo and this bank teller step into like their office. Like I said, like she said, some of the information is confidential, so Hibari and Yuriko will need to wait outside. But she's
Can't
like, "Oh,
believe Momo is opening a bank account.
yeah,
Fucking compelling roleplay. Momo opening a bank account.
yeah." The
I
woman's
think
like,
we're
"Oh, it'll
gonna
just
get in
take 5 to 10 minutes. It shouldn't be long."
I figured if I could get inside, I could learn something.
We have to open a bank account.
Um, so as the two of you are just kind of waiting outside the door, not really doing anything, you hear a voice like, "So you're telling me there was nothing? There was nothing on those security cameras?"
What the fuck is he from New York?
Because all cops eventually turn into that accent.
Okay.
They either
Okay,
become
go ahead.
Cockney or from New Jersey. I don't make the
Go
rules.
ahead. Go ahead, Lily.
If you have a
Right,
problem,
bro.
if you have a problem, take it up with Jesus. So you all, yeah, you hear kind of from down the hallway like, "There was nothing on the security cameras. How could there not be anything on the security cameras? Half a bank vault's worth of money isn't just gonna disappear without anyone breaking into it." "Oh no, I'm just telling you what I saw."
Do me and Yuriko hear this? Do me and Hibari hear this?
Yeah, you guys hear
Yeah.
that.
I'm going to turn to Hibari and say, listen, fair to assume this is funny alien business, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Josh can go invisible, and I'm using that word loosely. So, does that tell us anything? Like maybe it's a specimen like Josh that can go invisible?
Well, I mean, I can use telekinesis and Momo can do whatever she wants, I guess, because I haven't really seen her not do something with her powers. Did you know that she used her powers in order to make a bowl of ice cream cold again? It didn't turn it back into ice cream. It just became a frozen soup. It's been bothering me for the last week straight, and I have to get it off my chest because if I don't, I might go insane. I can't believe she did that.
I get it though, because back on my planet we would used to eat our prey really, really warm. Sometimes you just get tired of it.
As you're talking, Legion appears over your shoulder and says, "There are approximately 53 species from this planet that can turn invisible."
So, yeah, I guess, well,
Funny alien business.
it might be a funny alien business. It might not be, but I think we should check it out because I think it might be Fomorians.
No, I have a gut instinct. Been having this gut instinct for the past week. Basically since we fought that girl, that they're all going to be Formorians.
Okay.
Something tells me that. And talking
Unless
about,
they have included a separate
go ahead,
race.
Gail.
Unless they have included a separate species to aid them in the invasion.
You think that maybe it's more aliens if it's not the species that we encountered last time?
There are 0 species on your own planet that can turn invisible.
I mean,
What? Can we edit this out? What species on Earth can turn invisible? Who
That's what-
turns invisible on Earth?
He just said
That's what he
there are
said.
0. That's what he just said. There are 0
That there's
species
not.
on this planet that can turn invisible.
Oh, I thought he meant like I for some reason I heard 30 species. And I'm like,
Sorry about that. So yeah, what were we all discussing?
we're gonna be editing so much.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be editing so much.
characters
I'm so
3,
sorry.
2, 1.
Sorry, that was mean.
Bye.
So, but if it's an alien,
Can you possibly use your telekinesis to distract one of the cops while I read his mind?
well, I think I could. Let me look around the room. And what do I see, Lily?
You see, there's water cooler. You
Water
actually
cooler?
see a trail of slime, leading from the room you came from, up the back of Yuriko's leg and into her backpack. It's weird.
Gross.
Yuriko
But
doesn't
okay.
Yuriko doesn't seem to have noticed. There's a few chairs. There's a plant. There's a fire alarm. All sorts of business.
Okay. If I pull the fire alarm, we're all gonna have to be evacuated. So
Yeah.
I look at the water cooler and I am going to try and make it explode.
All right. Unleash your powers.
All right. Doo-doo-doo. Nope.
Do the
Modifiers?
I don't believe so. You don't have any conditions, right?
Nope.
All right, that's a hit. So the
Kablooey.
effect, it works, but the effect is temporary or unstable. So you, basically, so you kind of focus on your, on the water cooler. What piece of jewelry is like your little, soul gem attached to again?
It's a little choker with a sunflower in the center.
All right. And is like the little centerpiece of the sunflower like the soul gem?
Yes.
Okay. So as you kind of reach out to this and focus on it, there's a little yellow glow. And at first it's not working for some reason. And you really have to like squint and like really focus. Like, Yuriko, you look over, you actually see she's sweating pretty intensely. But eventually the water cooler does explode.
Ah, you did it.
Amari?
Yes.
Amari, mark your doom track.
Oh boy. Oh no, no, no.
I,
What if this was the time Hibari like died? And that was like the tipping point. She made that explode and then dropped it.
yeah, I do feel like I felt like editing out that she has a doom track. like it's gonna be filled pretty often. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like the audience is gonna know. So yeah, but you hear, what the? Get the janitor over here. We got a mess. God, what's all this slime? The officers say that.
So the officer is like near us.
Yeah. Like you see
Okay.
him run into view now. Actually, very portly gentleman.
Okay. Oh, this is such a bad idea. So I'm going to, through telepathy, I'm going to tell him. What do you know about the robbery?
Unleash your powers. I apologize for the rain in the background.
Full hit.
Full hit,
That's
nice.
a 12, baby.
Oh, dope. Alright, so yeah, it just happens. As you squint and you focus on it, the guy kind of looks around, and then you hear back. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Tell me everything you know about the robbery.
Who was there?
I didn't understand.
He said, "Who's there?"
It's God. What do you know about the robbery?
It's okay. All I know is that early in the morning, I was on camera duty here. One night someone just went down to check the vault, and there was not. Well, wasn't empty, but a lot of money was missing out of it.
Who went to check the vault?
One of the interns. I think he's still being questioned by the police.
Right. Thank you. And I stopped the connection.
Hey, can I? And then it stops.
That man's
So
gonna
if-
need therapy.
Is
just
Mama
ruined
gonna-
a man's life. You just ruined a man's life doing that.
As at that point, Momo, you come out. You now actually have you now know that
She's crying.
yeah you
You
just
now have a bank account.
yeah your credit card will arrive within 5 to 7 business days.
She is sobbing.
Oh,
Sobbing.
There was so much to write. There were so many words, and I didn't understand them. And Hibari wasn't there to help me.
Give her a hug. Hibari gives her a hug and pats her hair.
oh.
Oh, does that count as comfort and support, Lily?
I comfort and support her.
Roll to comfort and support.
Okay.
Hey!
How do I do that?
It's
Mundane.
yeah, it's mundane.
Okay. Any bonuses?
If you have influence over Momo, that's a +1.
+1.
Ooh.
Okay. If Momo opens up about what's really bothering her, then she can actually keep the character sheet open like responsible GM. Clear a condition, mark potential, or shift your labels. And-
I'm gonna open up about what's really bothering me.
Okay.
I'm really stupid, and I wish I wasn't. But Hibari, you're so smart, and you weren't there to help me.
It's okay, Mama. You're not stupid. You just
There were
don't
so
know.
many words. There were so many words, Hibari.
We'll work on your reading comprehension when we get back to the dorm, okay? We can study together. You're not
Yuriko.
stupid. You'll
Oh.
be okay. You'll be okay. There. I pat her back like I'm burping a small baby.
Nidra,
I burp.
yeah, Nidra, over your shoulder, is kind of like, in fairness, Miss Sumitomo, someone of your age should not have to deal with vernacular such as that.
Nature's like, it's okay, you were traumatized, honey.
Yuriko's going to say, Mama,
Done.
you're not stupid. You opened a bank account all on your own.
Though I must admit this.
Didn't I?
I don't think you are the one to blame here, though I must admit this feels a bit overdramatic.
I'm just dramatic.
Hey, Nidra, leave her alone.
Yeah, come on. She doesn't know how to open bank accounts. She doesn't even usually open up jars. Leave her alone.
He kind of looks at Legion on your shoulder and says, I think it's a human thing.
You never opened a bank account before. Neither has Momo. Momo.
I'm 15. I don't have the time to have a credit card.
So what are you all doing?
You'll be okay.
Yuriko is going to try and like,
Also,
Like-
Momo, remove hopeless, or whatever the heck.
Thank God.
Also, Habari, you would have been able to add a team to the pool or clear a condition. You don't have any conditions, so I added a team to the pool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
so while Momo is like having a mental breakdown and Naedra is like egging her on this mental breakdown, and Legion is being an asshole, helping the mental breakdown, and like nothing is stopping this mental breakdown. Yuriko is going to say, so, I kind of like entered someone's mind, and I told him that I'm God, and to tell me about the robbery. Sounded very upset, but anyways, there's an intern who went into the vault. He's being questioned by the police. I can get the police away from the intern. Well, not me, but this little guy. So we should definitely go take him away, like strap him to a chair and talk to him.
That doesn't really sound like talking. That sounds more like kidnapping.
Yeah, to me it makes no difference.
I'll
Momo
keep that in-
snips and she goes, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, thank you, Momo. You
Well,
look
I-
great today, by the way.
You look great too.
This support session, notwithstanding, what are you asking us to do? Are we gonna kidnap a man?
We have to talk with an intern. I don't know what that is. He was there at the vault. The man whose mind I just, totally fucked up.
Okay, I got that part, but we're not taking anyone anywhere. Let's just find him and talk to him, okay?
Okay, well, fair enough.
Okay. Where did you say he was again?
An intern?
No, where?
Oh, he's being questioned by the police.
Yeah, you saw an officer talking to a young man in the main lounge area.
I put my arm around Momo's shoulders, wipe her tears with a hanky, give her the hanky because that's gross if I took it away, and I start leading her over towards the questioning area, the little lounge area where the man is.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you actually see the police just kind of give him a nod and walk back to his partner. And the intern starts to kind of, I guess, like speed walk towards the door.
We speed walk after him.
We speed walk faster.
Yeah. It's not hard to catch up to him. Yeah, he's a young-looking man, probably still in college. He's wearing a white button-up, very generic, like little work outfit. His pen, like his name tag says Shuichi.
I go up to him. Nice Danganronpa reference, by the way. Anyway.
It's just a name.
know what? With you, Lily, it's never just a name.
But whenever I need to think up of a name for an NPC in this, my mind's gonna go to Danganronpa.
No,
Absolutely.
it's not
Go up
just
to
a
him.
name.
I go up to him and I say, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Uh, oh, he kind of stops and says, yeah?
Uh, we have some questions for you about banking and this bank. Do you think you could answer them for us? We're a part of the newspaper club at the local school. Yeah.
I mean, I've only been working here for like 3 months. I could take you to my manager if you want.
No. We're looking to find out about what it's like to start a job at a bank and how that career is going to work out. It's better if we talk to an intern who's, fresh on the job and can give us some insight into what it's like to start a job at a bank.
So here's the thing. There's not really... No, that sounded worse than I wanted it to. There's not really a convince roll in this system.
I guess
So...
you just gotta give it to him.
Just make him roll mundane or superior or something. Assess the situation. Or provoke someone to answer your
NPCs don't
question.
have stats.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the things about the system.
No,
They don't have stats.
I'm saying
I just-
Dale should roll that.
I just tell him that it wouldn't take any bit of your time. Mostly we're just curious about what happened here because we saw the police cruiser outside and if it bleeds it leads.
So
That's-
I think what would be the best for this is if you were technically, because this seems like it would be assess the situation, but with mundane.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah.
So I roll mundane.
Yep.
And I have 1 dice to that. Do I need to add anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
There's a
that's a
2. You can ask him. One question.
So do you know what happened here with all of the money going missing? It just seems a little strange for such a peaceful and quiet bank. Kind of exciting.
No, I don't really know what happened. I was just headed down into the vault to check on it like I normally do. And, almost a quarter of the money in it was missing. And we
quarter?
hadn't seen anyone walking in. Didn't see anyone walking out. We checked all the cameras. He kinda sighs and said, I may have seen someone walking out of the bank, but I didn't get a good look at him.
Do you mind if I ask how if there was anything strange about them that you noticed?
I only really saw them out of the corner of my eye. But when I looked over, they were gone.
Was the door to the bank unlocked?
No, you need a key to get into it.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
No problem. Do you want like a application sheet? Wait, how old are you?
Bye, sir. Thank you for talking to us.
Uh,
Bye.
welcome to Idols.
I
2.
gotta go.
Welcome to Idols filling out forms.
Sorry,
What
sir.
is
I
this?
can't read. I don't know
What-
how to read, sir. It was nice meeting you. I'm sorry I don't know how to read.
So,
And I rush out of the bank.
all right.
I take the girls by the wrist and I pull them to the side and I say, listen, I am from the same planet as the Fomorians. I'm not a Fomorian, I'm another species. But among other things, and I point at my bag, here's the thing. This little guy over here can make himself really, really small and make himself really, really invisible. What I'm saying is, it's probably a specimen.
Okay. So what do we do with that?
Find a specimen. Duh.
Oh, Josh, what do we do with that information?
We find them, and we have them.
Okay, whew, oh, that's a bit intense, Josh.
I am starving.
I know. I promise I'm going to feed you really soon. I mean, I don't know.
This
Can you,
earth
like-
food is like dirt.
I am really sorry, buddy, but apparently we can't just kill people anymore, like we did back home. So, can you, like, I don't know, like, smell around and tell us if one of you was here?
And he just kind of climbs out of your bag. As he climbs out of the bag and kind of just starts, like, again, like, swooshing around. Habari?
Mm-hmm.
You notice something out of the corner of your eye.
Uh-oh. What do I notice?
You notice what looks like a vaguely human shape.
I turn towards it.
It's gone. All that you see is the street, and you see a little alleyway across the street. It might have slipped into the alleyway. It might not have even been there.
I creep towards the alleyway, and I look around the corner, and I look at it through the corner of my eye.
All right. Roll plus conditions for me.
Ooh.
How do I do that?
Just click conditions.
Okay. And anything I need to do?
Nope. No modifiers or anything.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So, as you around the corner, you think for a second you hear a voice, but it's not. You can't make out any words. You just hear a very faint, whispery voice right over your shoulder. You know it said something, but for the life of you, you don't know what it says. All you know is that whatever it said makes you feel almost physically ill.
Uh-oh. What do I mark?
It's Mark, afraid.
Boop.
Like you are suddenly fearing for your life, all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
And you're sitting, and for a few minutes, you're just sitting in the alleyway. What did it say? And you're just, Habari's probably pacing, just kind of racking her head, just like trying to remember what it said, and she can't. If you ask Legion, even they're silent. Like, no response from them.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What did they say? What did they say? I don't remember what they said. I don't remember what they said. What did they say?
What does everyone else do?
Momo, your nails look so cute today.
Thank you.
Can you do mine someday?
Does anyone do anything after Habari doesn't return for like 5 minutes?
No.
I'm still recuperating from the fact that I just opened a bank account.
All right. As you two are just kind of talking, Josh slither. Well, you don't see him slither back. You just feel him climb up the back of your leg and into your backpack, which you're probably used to by now.
Yeah.
It's no more disgusting to you than a dog climbing into your lap. As it just kind of he just kind of sloshes in and says,
There was something here. But
We
not
got that
of,
find out.
it was not of my kind. But it was
I'm
not
going-
for, it was
I'm going
not
to
for
say-
Lori.
"Oh, sorry, it's just hard for me to do that voice."
It was not for Morian either.
From what?
It
Was not
is
Fomorian.
Oh. I'm going to say in our language. And I want, like, every time I speak only to Josh, I'm talking in our language, just
Mhm.
because I don't want to say that every time.
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to
like
say
to
to him-
imagine it sounds like Orcish from D&D.
It's like a disgusting sounding language.
Yeah.
It's like German. So she's going to ask. So it wasn't your kind. It wasn't my kind. Was it from Nola 05W?
It was from her. That is certain. I have smelled this scent before.
But you don't recognize specific.
No.
Mhm.
I do know that it is nearby.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Josh. And I pat his head.
Again, it's hard to tell if he's growling or purring. You don't
want
really know.
Momo? Yeah, he's really hungry. And also, where's Hibari?
Where is Hibari?
Whatever happened to baby Hibari?
Hibari! Ah!
Oh, we found Hibari.
Hibari
There
is
she
in
is.
the alleyway with her face in her hands, rocking back and forth in the fetal position because she can't remember what it was saying, but now she's so afraid.
Yeah.
Hibari, you're being so silly.
Hibari, what happened?
I heard something and it didn't make any sense because I don't remember what it said. But there's something
Right.
wrong here. I'm
Oh,
telling you, there's something wrong.
Can I roll to comfort and support? I don't want to see my baby like this.
What do you say?
Whatever it was, I'm sure it was nothing.
Gaslight Hibari.
I gaslight Hibari.
Alright, then you don't get a roll. You fool.
I'm. Whatever it was, it won't hurt you.
Bold-faced lie. Willard. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do I roll mundane?
Nope.
Damn it.
You hear, Yuriko, Nadra says to you, ask your beast if the scent is nearby.
my special little boy. Actually, Hibari, you're not gonna like this, but yeah, there is a scent and it is nearby.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Listen, Hibari, and I put a hand on her shoulder, but act very awkwardly. Hibari, listen to me. Your idol yellow, get it together. You just killed a monster the last week. Get it together, Hibari. Other species have other language. Of course you don't understand it. What, you understand Chinese? No, you don't. Why, are you scared every time you hear a Chinese person talk? Listen, get it together right now, because we really don't have time to, like, cry around. And you know what? You did so much last time. You hacked an arm off. You saved that kid. You can do it. You're great. And I comfort and support her.
That was close enough to actually trying to be nice that I'll let you roll.
Oh, I also have influence over Hibari. Hold on.
That'll just be a 9 then, so it's still a hit.
No, it's a 12. It's a full hit.
No, it's a hit.
Okay, fine.
I'm taking you first roll. It's a hit. That just means you don't add team to the pool or clear your own condition. So yeah,
God.
Habari, if you open up, you can mark potential, clear your own condition, or do another thing that I forget. Shift your labels. That's it.
I open up and I say, if I don't know what it is, how do we fight it? I mean, I know that you said it's something. It's Fomorian, but what it said to me, I don't know. If what it said to me was so horrible, what could it do to the rest of us?
I grab her arm, her hand, like in my hand, and I say, Hibari, Josh scouted. It is not a Formorian. It is not of his species. It is something else from my planet. But if at this moment, and for my experiences growing up on Alao 5W, as somebody who is not Formorian, Formorians are the biggest threat. There, others are not something that we should necessarily stress ourselves to the point of a heart attack over. No offense, Josh. So let's just keep it together, okay?
Okay, I guess.
All right, Habari can remove afraid.
Yeah, baby.
And at this point, Nidra will speak up again. Miss Hibari,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
if we can go back to your club room, then I believe I may be able to help you with this.
Okay. Let's. And she stands up and dusts off her skirt and her socks and removes a banana peel from the bottom of her shoe because in the alleyway, she's lucky she doesn't have a disease. And,
She sat on a used needle.
To you too.
Oh, puppy.
Puppers. I love them, but they bark at the wind. So,
Yuriko is going to like just give Momo like the biggest puppy. He's like, I did great.
So awesome. You did better than I could.
Probably, yeah.
Momo, take guilty. No.
And I kind of do that thing, like I put my arm around her arm, you know, like little German children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
little German children.
and you skip away.
Yeah, and we skip away together.
Okay, yeah, that's
So-
what we do.
Hibari,
Yes.
your sanctuary has a library of valuable tomes.
Yay.
So, you, oh, my sister's here. Sorry. My
Yeah,
nephew,
we can hear her.
yeah, my nephew might make,
We're gonna-
might make a cameo at some point. That'll be fine.
Whoopsie, we're gonna have a lot to edit out this time around.
So, hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Hey, bud. Oh, it's a big giant friend.
And like, it could be for pillow and
Oh, it's a baby. I thought a grown ass man is gonna come. I was like, okay.
it look like.
He's so cute.
Can I hug it? Can I see it? Thanks.
Can I hug you?
She's the best aunt.
Aww. Oh, it's butt sweat though. Is that because it's raining?
Yeah, man.
Probably. Hey, give me a hug.
Oh my god.
Hey, can we play Dungeons and Dragons with all stay the night?
Oh,
so cute.
That's cool.
she's too busy with Vampire the Masquerade, sweetie. Sorry.
We'll just stop at point, sure, okay?
Hey, Mom, are we staying the night?
Alright.
I like it.
Don't lose it though. Alright.
This is the best break ever.
Sorry about that.
That was so cute. We heard everything.
We
I
were
know.
losing our minds over
My
how
headphones were on the whole time. I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah. Every time my nephew shows up at a game, everyone freaks out. So,
It's
should I leave that in for the
adorable.
audience?
I don't know, because we were just like spending forever. Let's put it in as like a blooper reel at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
All right. So, Habari, you have a thing of valuable tomes.
I do.
So, I'm going to say that this was probably some of the stuff that Nadra had when he came. So it's knowledge of like, he probably has a bestiary of strange creatures.
Tasty.
You scroll, you read through it. It probably takes you an hour before you find an article that really grabs your attention. Called a Darkling. The book describes a Darkling as a creature that has not even been confirmed to exist, but is believed to be a creature that is a stealth hunter, believed to have about average physical strength that's not overly strong, and largely hunts due to the fact that it has the effect that you only register its existence when you're looking at it. So, like I said, most people have never seen it. Like, someone could look at it, and the moment they look away, they forget anything's there. It's a similar effect with its voice. People have registered, like, being talked to, but not remembering what was said. A few people have been able to see it, but all the descriptions differ greatly.
Okay. I pick up the book and I bring it over to my friends. And I say, guys, I think this might be what attacked the bank and stole stuff from them. And I think it might be what I encountered in the alleyway.
Lily, would I recognize this creature? Have I met one of these?
You don't know. But then again, that seems to be... You don't know? But then again, that seems to be the general vibe of this article. No one knows.
Alright. But have I had any experience? Similar to what's being described, like back on my planet?
Maybe occasionally. You've definitely heard, like, rumors about it.
Right. Okay, got it.
But given its nature, it's hard to confirm if you've seen it or not.
So in the alleyway, you said that you heard something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I don't remember what they said to me, but I don't know. It almost hurt to listen to.
So,
This
so it's
fits with
nearby
the
the bank.
What were you saying, Goni?
It's nearby.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
need to find it again.
Yeah, we need to track this down. Do you guys have any ideas?
Okay, so. Okay, let's take this. Unknown creature, whatever, took money out of a bank.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it need money? Because that's a very human concept. We don't have that on all our 5W. And Josh did tell me that it is from my.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I say this because I have a lump in my throat as Gale instead of Habari. But do you think maybe it's working with somebody, or it's pretending to be human? I don't know why you would need that large amount of money, but also not take all of it.
What do you think,
Perhaps.
Momo?
I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it. it just seems like be human, but there's no reason for it to want that.
Maybe it's building something, or
Perhaps.
Well, couldn't it just steal everything then? It wouldn't need to. It wouldn't need money.
he just doesn't know money and thought he took a lot of money. He did take a lot of money. Okay. Where was this money stored? Like, how did he take the money?
It was all in a vault in the bank.
You need a key for it.
Do you think he could have stolen off of one of the employees?
Unless it was one of the employees.
I mean, it's always possible that these things could maybe disguise themselves as people, right?
Does the book say anything about that?
Most creatures, there is a little bit that says, like most creatures on NOLA O5W, the Darkling is capable of shapeshifting.
So we have a shape-shifting, negative person, somebody who barely exists, and we don't know where they are, or why they have so much money, or why they have this specific amount of money. So where does that leave us?
If somebody robs a bank, what would be the next step?
Purchasing something, I guess.
Storing the money somewhere?
Care to help us out, DM?
Yeah, help us out. Throw us a bone here.
Because we're
Alright.
dumb.
Nidra, actually Legion is going to speak up at this point, because I don't get to do the voice filter as often as I would like. Legion speaks up, and they say,
Oh my god.
And then she killed him.
he closed my door with her. Stop opening my door! I'm doing a thing.
So much editing.
So much editing.
I'm standing at the door with a broom. I know he's gonna do it again. So, all of you,
Lily?
Is
Really?
Lily dead?
Oh my god, Lily died.
Oh my god,
Oh, God.
Lily's dead.
Oh no.
Oh my fucking gosh, she fucking dead.
Lily?
God.
Miss
Oh my
Lily?
God, Lily.
Miss Lily?
Hello.
Lily! Lily!
Oh,
She's going to
Ruh-roh.
listen back to this bullshit and hate us. Oh.
Anyways, welcome to Idols.
Yeah, welcome to the Idol.
I am your
Literally,
host, Gail.
We've been playing for 1 hour and a half. What the fuck happened? Nothing happened.
We're so useless.
Hibari
sorry.
just had 13 mental breakdowns and mom opened a bank account.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't know they were coming over. At this point, Legion is going to speak up, and they're going to say, perhaps the Fomorians are hoping to establish a hold in the city. They would need somewhere to operate out of, yes?
I mean, that's true. I guess they can't exactly apply for a mortgage.
Exactly.
So, I guess the next step would be to find wherever they went. Would we have to go back to the bank for that? Or follow their trail?
The Redhead's beast is able to track these creatures, yes?
Yoriko, can Josh track?
Yes, my very special handsome boy. Thank you very much, Legion. Can track
You are
them.
welcome.
Why hate them so much? I don't know, Josh. Can you do it?
I will try.
Oh my god, you're the best boy ever. I'm going to feed you a cow. We're going to go and find a cow, and you're going with it.
Yes!
So you all just head back to the bank?
I think.
We should
Listen.
follow Josh.
Yeah, let's just, because we're not capable of doing things. We're incapable.
All right.
So let's just send Josh ahead and let's just wait here patiently.
All right. So you're just gonna like go to the bank, be like, "All right, do your thing," and wait for him to come back.
No, we're not going to the bank. We're staying here and he does his thing, right?
We have to find the trail first, and the trail doesn't start at the school. The trail starts at the bank.
Okay, well, okay, we go to the bank.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would
Ow!
this roll be? You okay?
Put my finger in hot wax.
What are you doing?
My best.
This is
Okay.
terrible. Please mark that down as to edit out because
So
we-
what are-
Sorry.
I feel like this should be a roll for something. Would you say it's unleash your powers? Josh technically isn't a power, but like, he's a
Assess
resource.
the situation.
Yeah. So yeah, roll to assess that situation.
It's a full hit.
Alright, you can ask me 3 questions.
Oh, what are the questions that I can ask?
Basically, you could just like, you just need to like ask me a question you want to know, and I'll answer it through like narratively. I probably won't answer
Okay.
directly, but I'll like narrate something that'll provide your answer, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Where did the creature go?
So, you, follow Josh, and, you, around the back of the, building, there's actually, it kind of goes to a parking lot. There's a building, like, behind the bank. He goes to a parking lot there, and just kind of turns to you, and says, again in your normal language,
The trail ends here.
I'm going to let the others ask the other 2 questions.
Yeah.
They can ask 1 question.
and you do see tire tracks pulling out.
Right. So, Oni and Gail, you can ask 1 question too.
I genuinely don't have a question, so I'm gonna hand that question over to somebody who uses it.
What are you saying, Oni?
Have any questions?
Oh,
I think there's like recommendations for questions. All right, so some of the questions that you can ask are what here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What is in the greatest danger? Who here is the most vulnerable to me? And how could we best end this quickly?
Okay, my question is should we go and check the security cameras for the car that left, because it seems like there's tire tracks, so maybe we could get a license plate and we could put that into a system.
I'll assume you just posed that to the party, and Nidra will say that would be the best course of action.
Oni, do you have a question?
How can we best end this quickly?
By tracking down the creature.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Lily.
I'll put that in my bank account.
All right, let me try and be more helpful. You can best end this quickly by finding a way to make the creature vulnerable. If there is a way to make it so people can actually see it, then it might help.
Okay.
Right.
So are we?
Should we follow the
Tire
car?
tracks? The
The
tire,
tire track?
Depends. Are there
That's
still
what I
tire
did.
tracks there?
There are. You could
Are
see
they-
what direction they go in, but it only goes for so long.
Okay. We could maybe get a look at the security camera, or we could follow the tire tracks right now. What do you two want to do?
I'm gonna follow it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna follow it.
We're dumb as rocks scale. I know that looking at the security camera is the better option, but
We're gonna have to-
character-wise,
We would have to fill out a whole bunch of other forms and take out a loan or something. So let's go.
well, thankfully for the loan, that now that Momo has a bank account, she can do that.
So all of you just start following the trail.
Yes.
All right. At some point, the tire tracks do fade out, and you do kind of have to guess.
Yeah, we just go in the same direction. I don't think that aliens from other planets are good at driving
Yeah.
or like
Maybe
losing
Josh
track.
maybe Josh can sniff out like the rubber or something.
The scent would be faint, so it'd be very hard for him to do that. But I'm
Josh,
gonna make a flat roll to see what Josh can do. And since all of you are acting on the answers, it's a flat roll made at +1.
Yay!
Oh, cool.
Because you get a bonus to acting on the answers. It says Yuriko, but I just use... Wow, that's a full hit for Josh.
Baby.
Josh has done the most. She has been the most helpful. We haven't done shit. Josh is hard carrying this team.
So you guys just kind of walk for a bit, and eventually you arrive. As you're walking past kind of like a dockyard, Josh kind of lets out what to him is basically a bark, which, God, let's see if I can bark in a Josh voice.
Well,
Oh, he has something. Oh my god, Mama, do the Heimlich.
My God, can you do the
No.
Heimlich on Josh?
I think he's joking. I've never heard him make this up before.
You have.
Okay.
You have heard him say it. Like I said, it's the equivalent of like a bark. You hear, he kind of says,
We are here.
I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna give him a big smooch and be like, "You're such a good boy. You're doing so good."
So all of you kind of look. It's, like I said, kind of a warehouse area. There's some docks nearby. There's some construction workers doing some stuff. It's mostly empty.
mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to
uh,
assess the situation.
All right, you get to roll. And Oni, this is the first time you've rolled. And last session, at the very end, you got +1 forward. So you get a +1 to this.
Oh,
Yay.
cool.
I've been... This whole time, I've been like, when's Oni going to use his +1? So assess the situation at +1.
Hey. My computer's being very slow right now.
I don't know if it carries over from session to session, but I'm saying it does.
Yeah.
Because I wanna.
Oh, it seems my computer is not working. Lily, can you roll this for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
So assess the situation at +1. Alright, that's a 8. So you can ask me one question.
Where can I find this monster? Yard is the monster.
Oh, you just left the roll 20. So the monster, okay. You kind of look around and you see Josh. You can't understand him. You can't understand a word he says. But you see one of its tentacles kind of pointing towards one building. And just kind of muttering something in a language you don't understand.
Uppy. Alright. Gang, I think I know where to find it.
where?
Okay. And I run in the direction that Josh was pointing.
Oh, by herself? Okay. Well, we run after her.
I run after her. Yeah.
All right. Just so you guys know, it's probably about like 6 p.m. at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have shit to do.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, in case anyone cares. So you eventually get to the warehouse. It's pretty empty. There's just some crates and stuff. And you all just kind of look around for a moment. Before, there's a cruel laugh that resonates throughout the warehouse.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ooh, don't like that.
What's so funny? I say in character.
That you finally come crawling back.
Okay.
Does he say that? Does he say that in our language?
Yes. And
Oh wow, this again! I can't catch a break. I say back.
and as you're talking, you see, because there's like a little platform above where you guys are, you see three figures emerge. One of them, or two of them, are very heavily armored, humanoid shaped, kind of hunched over. They have like white and like grayish, very heavy armor with. You would guess they're guns, but they're really weirdly designed. And leading them is someone wearing similar armor, but more ornately decorated. There's large shoulder pads. He actually has a cape over one arm. And and he actually has his helmet off, allowing you to see that he has his skin is almost green. He almost kind of looks like a goblin with like very greenish, kind of wrinkled, faded skin. And hair, pure white hair, very elegantly slicked back.
Yes.
Yuriko, this is General Tenno,
Oh, it's my boss.
who looks down at the three of you and says, I am, this time in English, I am disappointed in you. And that is where we're going to take our break. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. And we're
Okay.
back to Idols. So, as I said, there is the leader of... Well, actually, there's just a man who Yuriko knows as General Tenno standing on one of the platforms. And that's where we left off. Flanked by two guards. And he's just staring down at the three of you.
And well met, friend.
Okay. I grab Momo by the arm very gently and I pull her back just a teeny bit so that we are closer to the door than we are to General Tenmo.
Yuriko is not moving. She's looking him straight in the eye.
Yeah, he's making unbreaking eye contact with you.
She's making unbreaking eye contact with him.
These are the depths you have resorted to. Making alliances with humans.
Does he say that in our language?
Yes.
General Ten. Listen. I have been on 1 year. And I have been snow and I have been in the water. I have only found any semblance of civilization. A couple of months ago, I just got. I'm learning all this stuff. Banks, money. I have no idea what any of that.
There is nothing to learn. We are not here to learn. We are not here to cohabitate. We are here to control.
I
You-
don't know yet if they're worth controlling.
That is not your decision.
I am a scout here. That is literally my decision.
You have not contacted us for the past year. You were
I have
assumed.
been in the water and in the tundra for the past year.
He just kind of looks at you. And then he, for the first time, he actually seems to notice Momo and Hibari. And he actually says this in English. You have allied yourself with humans. You have betrayed us.
Hmm. What does that mean?
Yuriko doesn't
Sure.
answer.
Should
He,
we?
he actually just kinda steps off the balcony and lands. He doesn't even, like, do the superhero landing. He just lands standing straight up.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt your knees.
And, the two guards come after him. You see him, reach to his hilt and pull out this massive sword, almost as tall as he is, with a blade that, it's a blade that kind of, like, curves outward, and the blade is pure black, except for a line of white coming up the middle. I don't know what the Fomorian word is for it, Yuriko, but you've learned that in English it roughly translates to Wraithblade.
Okay.
As,
I love that.
yeah. You know that this weapon absorbs the power of those it has killed.
Wow.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to say in our language. General Tenno, this is not necessary. These humans are just here to, as a foil for me to learn about this war, because I would not want anything for our mother that would not be worth it to her.
As you're speaking, he doesn't even seem to hear you. He just turns to one of his guards and, still in English, says, "Get rid of the spares. The traitor is mine."
Wow.
So, I'll add one team to the pool. Because we are entering a dangerous... God, you guys have 6 teams. Stop working so well together. Stop cooperating. I need drama. So, Jesus Christ. Sorry, there was... I think someone's shooting outside. So... I wouldn't say you're ill-prepared or off balance. I will take away a -1 since you guys still don't have a leader, technically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys will be starting this fight with 5 team. Let me go let my dogs inside and we'll begin. So everyone discuss what you're gonna do.
Oh, Yuriko is dying today. I'm rolling another character, I think.
So I'm gonna snatch the weapon out of one of their hands.
Hibari's probably.
So
gonna-
that'll at least make one of them vulnerable.
We should probably transform.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Yuriko
Every time.
is not going to transform yet. Because she makes that a bit too embarrassing right now. Like she can't have a transformation right now.
All right, so are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start actually with Momo and Hibari as 2 guns are pointed at you.
Hibari transforms.
Yeah, so does Momo.
All right. In a flash of yellow and pink, you're wearing your idol outfits.
Idol yellow, ready. That was fun.
Yeah. I know.
The cherry
I've been-
blossom princess. Oh, sorry. I'm so excited.
It's okay. I've been watching Power Rangers for a long time, and yelling the morphing along with them is so much fun.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, you're all wearing your outfits. I want both of you to directly engage a threat.
Do-do-do.
One of you can roll to defend the other, if you wish. Instead.
Okay.
All right. So, Mama rolls an 11.
Full hit.
Yeah, I don't think she needs defending. All right. So that's a 9. So, let me check the move sheet. Sorry, my dog's sitting next to me, so that means I have to do this with one hand because I love my puppers. Momo can choose 2. Habari could choose 1. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten them.
I'm going to create an opportunity for Momo to attack by using my Morning Star to smash one of the enemy's faces in.
All right. And Momo?
And I don't have any burns right now, do I?
No, you would need to roll to burn.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Let's resolve this first.
I guess I have to do that.
Let's resolve this first. So choose your stuff. Again, you can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I want to surprise the opposition.
All right, how do you do that?
I just start screaming like a monkey.
So yeah, you're just trying to intimidate them, basically.
Yeah.
You could choose one more option.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. So yeah.
Take something away from them and you
Oh.
just take their sanity.
I take their sanity.
Oop. Sorry. Sorry about that.
That's what Momo does.
No, you can't. That's not a thing you can take. It has to be an object.
Can I take one of their weapons?
Sure. So yeah, you run up.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So yeah, Habari cracks one in the face, and Momo runs up and just grabs the other one's gun.
I have a gun now.
Oh no!
Meanwhile, Hibari, General Tenno swings his Wraith Blade at you.
Oh boy.
No, not Habari, Yuriko. Sorry.
Can I dodge it?
Sure. Roll to take a powerful blow.
What do I roll?
Plus conditions. This is actually one you want to fail. Let's not.
Oh,
make...
it's a full hit.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, Yuriko, choose one of the following. You can remove yourself from the situation by fleeing or passing out. You lose control of yourself in a terrible way. Or 2 minor options.
What are the minor options?
Lash out verbally, so basically, do direct harm to one of your teammates. Your opponent gets an opportunity, or mark 2 conditions. If you go with that, you have to do 2 of them.
What were the big ones?
Remove yourself from the situation by fleeing, passing out, or I wouldn't say dying immediately. Or losing control of yourself or your powers in a terrible and hurtful way.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, you're gonna lose control of your powers?
Yeah, and I think I'm dropping like the human form.
Yeah, so as he prepares his Wraith Blade, there's a massive searing cut made across your chest that it hurts more than any normal blade you've ever felt. It is a searing, like all of your veins are screaming in agony as you get sliced. And in that moment, we see Yuriko suddenly shift and change. What does Yuriko look like in her true form?
Oh boy. Yuriko is big. Not like 10 feet tall, like she's not super big. but she's definitely as big as General Tenno. What I describe her as is just tentacles, man. Black tentacles, covered in the eyes. There's something that, like a bump that almost looks like a head, but you look closely, it's just like four tiny tentacles, just like tangled in each other, and she's just full of eyes.
All right. So, yeah. Tenno actually kind of smirks at that. It just says, "At last we see your true face." As we go back over to Momo and Hibari, as two more guards actually rush in. What do you
I
all
think
do?
needless to say, I think I can speak for Hibari as well. I'm disgusted and shocked at
Yeah.
Yuriko's true form.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want both of you to mark angry, as you suddenly realize you've been lied to this whole time. So both of you mark angry.
Oof.
And speaking of marking conditions, would you like to burn Momo?
Oh, yes, I would like to burn, please.
Alright, roll the thing.
Roll this thing. Oh, that's oofers.
Alright, so you still get you get 2 burn. Either way you get burn, which is nice. On a miss, hold 2 burn and mark 3 conditions.
Jesus!
So, I'll let you choose how this situation makes you feel.
Okay, guilty.
Alright?
I don't know, I just feel guilty for fighting this dude. Cure, because I feel I can't do it.
Yeah.
And hopeless.
Alright. So, you have a minus 2 to every move except for directly engaging.
Bitch.
Remember, on 5 conditions, you automatically basically get taken out of the scene.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, what do you do?
Oh no.
I'm going to. Alright, I just want to end this as fast as I can. I'm gonna use Moat
Alright?
and try to protect Yuriko.
Alright, so you put a giant shimmering pink barrier between Yuriko and Tenno. Is it like a wall, or do you basically want to put Yuriko in her own bubble?
It's like a wall. It's just a big wall.
Alright, spend that burn, which you
I
already did. So yeah, as a pink wall comes up, No, you don't have to roll, you just have to spend the burn, just checking. So yeah, meanwhile, what does Hibari do?
Hibari basically is like, we're going to talk about this later, and goes to attack the same guy that she was attacking before in order to break one of his arms.
Alright, directly engage.
Okay. Ba-do-ba-do. Any modifiers?
No. Also, Momo, don't forget to mark potential for your failed burn roll.
Oh, thank you.
Every time you fail, you mark potential, which is nice. Alright, so, again, if you look under the basic moves handbook and look at directly engage a threat, you choose one of those options.
Okay, let me go to my handbook. I am going to I'm gonna take his gun from him.
Alright, so yeah, you wrench his gun out of his hands. So 2 of the 4 attackers are now disarmed.
Okay. And I don't have any other moves because that was just a regular hit and not a full hit.
Correct. Meanwhile, Tenno is trying to slash at this barrier. Momo, are you just gonna spend this turn concentrating on keeping it up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it up.
Alright. What is Yuriko gonna do? Well, she's behind the barrier.
first of all, she's very touched that Momo is her, and she's kind of rethinking her whole eat human plan. Um, Second of all, what does losing control mean?
Uh, I decide based on circumstances.
What's the circumstance right now?
I don't know, basically, your powers cause massive destruction. It's going to be as bad as if you had left the scene. Like, it's going to be plot changing, basically.
Oh no! Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to mind blast this dude. I mean,
Unleash your powers! Do the thing. I'm going to say you don't have a penalty from the moat. Alright.
I
Alright, as you do that, mark a condition. Mark... What conditions do you already have marked?
I have afraid.
Alright, mark angry.
I am marking
Yeah.
angry.
As you're suddenly, like, so upset at being called a traitor after all you've done. And Tenno, as he is swinging at you with the Wraith Blade, just kind of yells out in pain and grabs his forehead.
I have killed for this. I have went to wars. I have seen things you can't imagine. How dare you call me a traitor?
And now you will die for this cause. And he is actually going to mind blast you. So, take a powerful blow.
Oh, how do I do that?
Plus conditions.
Oh.
Like I said, you want to roll low on this.
Well, guess what? It's a full hit.
Alright, so you have the same options as earlier. Lose control, remove yourself from the scene, or 2 minor options.
I'm going to lose control.
Alright. So, as you're hit with this mental blast, and there's just... this... It's like psychic damage in D&D. It's just... All of your senses are suddenly on fire. Everyone can hear as, Yuriko lets out this terrible shriek. And, suddenly, the warehouse begins to shake. And bits of the roof begin to fall. You can all see Yuriko as she flickers through different forms. You see Yuriko. You see a strange amalgamation of a T-Rex and other animals. You see her natural form. You see her shifting into things that you have never even seen before. As the warehouse begins to collapse around you. I need everyone... I'm gonna need, I'm going to need everyone to... Oh, God, there's something that you're all gonna need to do. Okay, first of all, let me just hear how you're going to react to this.
Hibari sets up a psionic construct in order to create a dome around them to protect them.
Alright, you can unleash your powers.
Any bonuses?
Do you have influence over Momo?
I do.
I'll be nice and say that since you're also trying to protect Momo, I'll give you a +1.
Okay, I have influence over Yuriko too. Does that affect anything?
Since you're... No. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Full hit! Dope! So yeah, you
nice.
lift your hand in the air, and, Momo, this yellow dome appears over you, and, Hibari?
Mm-hmm.
As the building collapses in around you, brick and metal pelt against the side of the dome. As Hibari again visibly strains to keep this thing up. And Yuriko, you are nearly crushed as all of these bricks begin to fall around you, and you're going through this immense psychic agony.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think the form she actually does end up on is her human form. Just kind of kneeling in the middle of the wreckage as it collapses around her.
What's Momo doing?
Momo is still really shaken at the fact that just joking about this whole alien stuff, and she really was a Fomorian.
Yeah. So,
Did she think like Yuriko was just flipping balls talking about being
Yeah,
an
she thought she was just joking about that stuff.
alien?
so as we see this building collapse, eventually there's just no building left, and you're all standing in a pile of broken bricks and twisted metal in the middle of this kind of dockyard. And, Yuriko, you look up just in time to see Tenno speed away on what looks like one of the land speeders.
Yeah, run away, pussy. Is what I say in character.
And both the moat and Hibari's dome fall as you're all left there in this wreckage.
Go, what the fuck?
She just kind of doesn't know what to say. She just kind of looks like between Hibari and Momo and then back at Hibari.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
She does not say anything. Like you can see her jaw clench, but she does not respond.
As you all are just standing in the wreckage of this destroyed warehouse, that is where we end this episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget there is a button for that, and please be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content from us. As always, you can go to our SoundCloud, link in the description, to download the MP3 of this, so you can take it on the go. And as always, we will see you lovely people later.